Hello guys, what is up and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Now, you're probably thinking, where on earth am I? Why am I not in my room? Well, you probably know that I did say when I was revealing the Wednesday fixtures that I am on holiday, so in Mallorca actually, so yeah, unfortunately I won't be going to Southampton at home or Hull away, so unfortunately I'll be missing out on them fixtures, but I will obviously be going. I will be going to Preston at home. That will be my first home game of the season and first matchday vlog of the season. So make sure you've got your notification turned on for that. Now, obviously, I've not really done many videos for a little bit because obviously I've been taking a break, obviously, you know, and all that. So it's been really nice having a bit of a break, you know, being in Mallorca. It's been really nice so far, and got quite a few days left. I think about 10 or 11 more days or something like that, and then I was going to fly back home. And yeah, that's about it really. So gonna do championship predictions today. Hopefully do it weekly if I can remember. I'm gonna set like targets for every prediction video I do. So like target today, we're gonna keep it small. We're gonna keep like target small for now, but then we'll obviously we'll rise them in the near future. So like target today is gonna be 15 likes. Hopefully we can hit it. I'm sure we can. I believe in you guys. So let's get on with the first fixture. So obviously the first game, which is a Friday night, which is tomorrow, it's obviously my team, Sheffield Wednesday, team I support, against Southampton. This is going to be a tough game. It really, really is. Obviously, you know what, obviously, Wednesday fans, you'll know what's happened, obviously, with Darren Moore going. Obviously, Cisco coming in, which I'm really excited about because he's a very good manager. He knows the championship. I mean, he's done it with Watford. Obviously, he got them automatically promoted. But yeah, it's going to be tricky. Really, really tricky. Obviously, we've made 6 or 7 signings. Obviously, we've signed a winger from Monaco, just recently today. Only obviously Juan Delgado is one of them. He could be playing tomorrow. I think he's the only new signing that will probably be playing tomorrow, and I don't know about the rest. But I know one of them is suspended. That Diaby from Preston we signed, fast and strong centre back. I think he's 25 or might be. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. I believe he's around that age. He's fast, he's strong, he's pacey. Exactly what we need. Southampton, they've got a lot of good players. I mean, they've still got James Ward-Prowse. I mean, he's been rumoured with West Ham, I think. I believe Southampton rejected one of the offers from West Ham because it was too low. I think they want 50 million for Ward-Prowse at least. I think anyway. And Lavia, 2 offers rejected from by Southampton from Liverpool because they want 50 million from him. I don't think he's even worth that much, to be honest. So my prediction for the game, I think we're gonna lose because, you know, it's. I mean, look, we've made a lot of signings. It's going to take a long time to gel. I think once all the signings gel, I reckon we'll do. I reckon, you know, we'll definitely stay up. So I think we'll lose 2-1. So yeah, let's move on to my next fixture. So to start up Saturday, Blackburn against West Brom. Again, another tough match. You know, Blackburn near to the playoffs. They were very close. Obviously, they sold Ben Brereton Diaz to Villarreal, which is a big loss for Blackburn. West Brom, on the other hand, they could push for playoffs this year. They could be, you know, they could be at their best again, really. So they signed a player called Josh Major, who I think that's how I pronounce his name. I think he's English. Who came from Bordeaux and scored 16 goals in the second league of France, which is absolutely brilliant for a young striker, and I believe he's only 20 years old, I think, or even could be 21. So my prediction for this match is, I think it's going to be a draw, 1-0 for me. Okay, next game, Bristol City against Preston, and I can see this being quite a boring game, to be honest. I mean, Preston, they had a tough year last season. I mean, mid-table as usual. They're pretty much near mid-table nearly every season. And I think it's going to happen again. I mean, Bristol City, they're a decent squad. I think they've got a good young squad that I reckon that could push for the top 10, I reckon. Not necessarily playoff, but certainly the top 10. So, I'm going to say 0-0 for me. Preston do not score enough goals. An interesting game for me, Middlesbrough against Millwall. Again, both teams very, very good. These two teams, they both missed out on the playoffs. I mean, I feel bad for Middlesbrough because they could have got into the playoffs, and I reckon they will definitely get to the playoffs this year. I mean, I don't know what's happened with the Akpom situation. I mean, something's going on with him again. Apparently, I don't know what's happening with him. He'll probably be sold, no doubt. Don't really have to say much about Millwall, but all I can say is that they're a good side and they could also get playoffs as well. I mean, a lot of teams could get playoffs this year, really. But the only annoying thing is the fact that only 4 can get in playoffs. It's going to be tight, so I think Middlesbrough win 1-0, I reckon. Norwich against Hull. Now, Norwich, they had a very bad season last season. Obviously, everyone were expecting them to probably even get automatic promotion, and they didn't even get that. So they need to improve. Hull, I think they've got a lot of injuries. I'm not too sure, but yeah, Hull. Again, I think they'll get lower mid-table, I reckon. Norwich, I don't know about them. I don't know. So, again, 1-0 for me. Newly promoted Plymouth against nearly relegated Huddersfield. Now, what I mean by nearly relegated is obviously last season they nearly got relegated, but Neil Warnock is a brilliant manager. The only thing I don't like about him is the fact he's a Sheffield United fan and he used to, I think, play for United and not play for United, manage United. So that's why I don't like him. But he doesn't like Wednesday either. But Plymouth are a good team. They've got a good manager that can definitely, do good this season. I reckon Plymouth will at least get mid-table. That's where they at least need to be. And they're good at home as well. Very, very good at home. I believe they were the best team at home last season. Or was it? I can't even remember. I think they were. I'm not sure, but I think they're going to have a good start. I think they'll win 2-1. Very comfortable win. Next game is Stoke against Rotherham. I mean, Stoke, they've made some unbelievable transfers. And that's some inexperienced players as well that will know this league and absolutely batter the league, really. Rotherham, on the other hand, they've not been doing good. Generally, they really haven't, and I can see them struggling this season. I mean, even getting relegated, in my opinion. But just for this game, I actually think that there could be I think this could be 2-2, in my opinion. I mean, Rotherham, I think they do have good strikers. I reckon they can score quite a few goals, but I don't think they'll stay up. I think they're really bad defensively, in my opinion. Again, another interesting one, Swansea-Birmingham. Swansea, they've improved. Birmingham, obviously they have bad owners, but obviously they managed to get good owners in now. So that does, improve the club a little bit more now. So, again, I don't know. I think 1-0. Watford against QPR. Now, Watford, again, they've not had a good season. Can they bounce back? I don't know. QPR, they're really, really struggling, but I don't know. This might be a bit controversial, but I'm going 1-0 QPR. I don't know why. I just feel like QPR will win, really. I know they're struggling, but I just feel like they'll win. Okay, moving on to Sunday's games. There's 3 games. We'll start off with Leicester against Coventry. Now, I can't believe Leicester are in the Championship. They bottled it at the end of the season. They won, but Everton beat Bournemouth at the end of the season, so that made them, bottle it. But they've still kept some really, really good players. Obviously, they've still got Jamie Vardy, who I think Wednesday I think Wednesday might have been interested in him, but I'm not sure. But they've still got Ndidi, they've still got Pereira. They've got an unbelievable squad, and they've also signed Mavididi as well from Montpellier, I want to say. He's a really good player, in my opinion. Coventry, they were, oh, that's gutting. They missed out on playoffs. Not missed out on playoffs. They missed out on the Premier League against Luton on penalties. Must be gutting, really. So I'm going to say for this game, Leicester will win 3-1. Leeds against Cardiff. Now, Leeds, obviously, I think the interesting thing about Leeds is the fact when they went down, they loaned out all their best players for the season until they hopefully get promotion, which I think is really, really smart, because I think Leeds can get good. I think Leeds could get promotion this year. Cardiff, they've been struggling again. Another team that have been struggling like Huddersfield, but I'm gonna have to go for a mental prediction here. 3-2 Cardiff. Alright, final game, Sunderland against Ipswich. Sunderland, brilliant fans, I've said it a lot. I've got absolutely fantastic fans. Ipswich, they've got a great manager. You know, he's got good experience. I think he worked for Manchester United once. So this is going to be my final prediction of the video. 1-0 Sunderland. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. There's going to be a lot more videos to come, obviously, while I'm in Mallorca on holiday. I'll be doing hopefully I'll be doing something special tomorrow for went to Southampton. I've decided, but I'm not saying until I'll say tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Don't forget 15 likes on this video will be much appreciated, and I will see you in the next one.